Hey everybody, welcome back. So the AP exam is open note this year. What does that mean for you? Let's find out. Okay, so this year the AP exam is open note, open book, open everything except for collaborating with other people. But you've got a really strict time limit. So what's the best way to handle this? Well, let's start with what not to do. Don't just download a few study guides and assume that because you have those in front of you that everything's going to be easy and you'll be fine on the exam. There aren't any definitional questions on AP exams this year. There's not going to be anything that will be directly answered for you in your notes. So you've still got to know your content. That's just the way it is. Now, that doesn't mean don't have your notes out. You should have your notes and you should have them accessible. But the less that you need to rely on them, the more beneficial it'll be for those times when it does make sense for you to use your notes a little bit. So how should you organize your notes? Well, for AP Gov, you know that your first FRQ is the argument essay, and you know that you're going to start by using at least one required document for your evidence. So have your required documents first. They should be the most prominent and the most accessible for you. Now, you don't need to have passages copied and pasted here. What you want is kind of a bullet point list of the key arguments made in each document. Next, have all of your required Supreme Court case notes together. Remember that your second piece of evidence can be from another document or a required Supreme Court case or anything else in AP Gov, so have those case notes accessible. The only things that each case should really be focusing on are the facts of the case, the result of the case, and the constitutional principle that the court used when coming to their decision. For the concept application FRQ, you're going to be given a scenario and then told to describe and explain how political institutions interact when it comes to making that policy or in that particular scenario. My guess, and remember, this is just a guess, is that Unit 2 will be prominently featured in this FRQ. I imagine there's going to be a scenario where one branch or political institution makes a policy and the other branches and institutions have to respond to what that first one did. So have your Unit 2 notes ready to go for this FRQ. Make sure you have a page that has all the checks and balances between each branch, and make sure that you include the bureaucracy. The AP exam loves to ask about congressional oversight. Besides that, you want to have notes or study guides for Units 1 and 3. Have those accessible, but those probably can be at the bottom of the pile. And be familiar with your notes before the AP exam. You want to be able to find exactly what you need fast. And if you're using notes on a computer, use Control F to quickly find something in the document that you're looking for. Oh, and do not use Google. College Board is adamant that they will catch cheaters. And you don't want to Google something and end up on a Reddit thread or some website that the College Board has flagged as a place where collaboration is taking place, and then you end up being branded as a cheater also. For the same reason, don't use any publicly available Google Docs. If more than one person can access it, don't do it. It's going to look like collaboration to the AP exam, even if it's not. So don't give them any reason to think that you are collaborating in any way. That's the big thing they're looking for and trying to prevent at all costs this year. And definitely stay off all social media during the entirety of the AP exam, especially if you finish early, because you might have a few minutes before you get to your second FRQ. Don't use social media. It will look like you're cheating. Don't do it. But really, the secret of an open note test is knowing and understanding the material. Use the notes to double check that you're thinking of the right document, or to make sure that you're using a vocab term correctly. So don't rely on the notes doing the work for you, but rather just let them give you peace of mind knowing that they're there for you just in case. Oh, and as much as possible, write the notes yourselves. Just the act of putting those notes together will help you so much that you might not even need them during the exam. You're going to do great on this exam, I promise. So until next time, this has been a LaMoney production. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it if you hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share these videos with your friends. Help them prepare for this AP test as well. Check out the Ultimate Review Packet if you want some study guides and some great things to go along as you prepare for this exam. See you guys next time.